Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. Guys, we're nearing the end of the year, guys. We got one more episode till this year is over. It's basically the Christmas episode next time. But yeah, welcome back to the Cathedral of Velvet podcast, the Cave podcast for short, where we talk about what's the new things happening in the Persona SMT related series, and also some metaphor if it comes to it. I'm your host, Parajusho, and how things start is that, we start off talking about what's been happening, IRL stuff, and then we get into, the news. So, of course, let's start off with what's been happening. So, things been alright. Just this past 2 weeks or so, it's just been really hectic at work. Okay, so now we're in the holiday seasons now, so they got, I signed myself up to be like in the tree tent, so I'm just like, cutting down trees, loading them up onto people's cars, and man, like it is, it is tiring, putting all those trees onto people's cars. I mean, like today, actually last night my hands were just like really sore, just like I can barely move my hands or close them, just cause wearing like gloves almost like the entire day and like using a chainsaw and all that stuff. It was just like oof. Ugh. It's been a couple of weeks. And also, man, it is really hard to get tree sap off of your clothes. I kind of had to use a lot, my little knife to like scrape off some of the tree sap off my clothes. Just like, ugh. Yeah, that's been what's been going on. Uh, some kind of, well, two bad. Well, one was really bad. The other was, kind of, sort of. Well, it was an uncomfortable event that happened. So, and it literally just happened in the span of like 3 days. So, Friday, uh, oof. I'm not gonna go into too much detail with it, but just that found out that unfortunately a coworker of mine passed away, and that was really sad because he was literally working that day, and then came back from lunch, saw the paramedics were here, and then the following day found out that the coworker passed. It's just like, and the whole vibe of the store was just off. And oh man, he was a good guy, man. We're really helpful, really friendly. Almost never hear a bad thing about him. But really sucks that he's gone. And saw his family pick up his belongings out of his lockers. Just like, man, it really sucks. We have no idea when the service is gonna be happening, but yeah, kind of sucked that happened to him. And then just this other day, just it's that like we were closing up the tree tent, and the tree tent was already closed at this point, and we're cleaning up. And then there was a lady who just came on by, and then just like, hey, do you guys have any like scraps of tree branches? Like, oh yeah, sure. Because I was putting them out in case people want some while we're cleaning up. She got her car, grabbed some, and let her grab her stuff. And I wasn't paying attention to her because she can just grab it, and then I can continue cleaning. and all of a sudden I just heard a plop and then some yelling, and she was on the ground. Unfortunately, she tripped on like a string that was connected to like some of the branches, because like when you get like the trees, they're usually like bundle up in like string to like hold in the water. So apparently there was just a string attached to some of the branches. She tripped on that, fell, and we had to call the ambulance because just like, oh no, she says she felt something pop, but yeah, I mean, by the end of it, like, just like she was all right. For like, fortunately, there was like no broken ribs or something like that. She said like, oh, she felt something like pop. So okay, we were really worried. It was just me and another coworker. Like he's the one called the ambulance. I called the managers just like to like get some help, but looks like everything was all right. I'm not sure what was. She said she was gonna come back the next day. Fortunately, I wasn't working, so I don't know. Fortunately, unfortunately, I'm not working, so I don't know what's happened. So just like, hopefully nothing bad happens. And apparently, like, if anything happens outside the store, it's not our fault. I have no idea of the laws of that, but okay. Uh, but yeah, she was able to drive back home, and the paramedics that came was just like, yeah, just, you're right. Just like, go to the doctor, get an X-ray, see what happened to you, and then the manager there was just like, hey, if there's anything, just call us. Try to see what's happening. So yeah, just like two big events kind of happening back to back. It's just like, God, why? Why is this happening now during the holidays? It's just like, ugh. So, yeah, it was pretty eventful. But, besides, work stuff, I got back into recording some more metaphor. That's good. I've, posted it on the main channel again. And yeah, just well, the bad thing that happened was just like I found out that a recording session I did in no no in October had corrupted audio, so I couldn't really re-record it, so just like had to put out with the corrupted audio. It's just like, that sucks, but what can you do? You can only do what you can, use what you have. So just put it out and put a little like disclaimer out front, just like, hey, the audio's messed up. Gonna try to make sure that does happen again in the future episodes. So, yeah. So there's that. But I did record I record 2 more sessions. Hopefully I can do some more recording sessions this week. And unfortunately I couldn't. I tried to do some more. I was attempting to do more last week, but I got called into work a couple of times, just like, man, I wish I had that time off, but fortunately couldn't. So yeah, well, what else happened? I guess not much else has happened. One thing, because there was a tweet that like to post of mine that happened. It happened while I was out of town. Just so one of my reaction videos to, well, the reaction video to like the Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii got like into like couple compilation video by RGG Studios. It was just like, oh cool, I'm like officially noticed by them, like, yay. So it was real cool to get the notes from them. So yeah. So yeah, I guess not much else to not much else has happened. Uh, trying to see anything. What happened around the room? Yeah, not much else. So I guess we can just go into the news I do have. It's a little tease, but I do have something planned. Hopefully, I can get out by this week, if not the following week, because this is something I was teasing a bit. I think last episode, and also I've been teasing on my main Twitter, and so it's just like hopefully I'm able to just push it out relatively soon. So yeah. But besides that, let's head into the news. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. So like always, we are taking a look, checking out the news that is from Persona Central. So please make sure you guys check them out. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on Twitter. Check out their own website. They bring out the news, and they're really great guys. So please make sure you check them out. Links to the articles will be in the description of the video and audio podcast. So please make sure you check them out. Alright guys. So and we are going to be doing something at the end of the video. We're going to be talking about the Game Awards. So because this week is the Game Awards week, this Thursday night. So by the time this goes public, I think it's going to be about an hour before the Game Awards happen. So yeah, make sure you guys I might be streaming the Game Awards, so make sure you check out my Twitch. So first news article, and dismiss this. First news article of the week, of this past 2 weeks. On is getting a pop-up parade, finally. So Persona 5 Royal on Takamaki pop-up parade figures set to release July 2025. So Good Smile have announced a new figure of An Takamaki from P5R in her Fan Thief Royal Fan Thief outfit. This figure is part of their budget price pop-up parade line and is scheduled to ship July 2025. Now I'm gonna say this. Apparently there is like some kind of like data leak with Good Smile. I'm not exactly sure if it's fixed or if it's not at the time of this recording, but be wary of shopping on their direct site. So yeah, if you can find it on like Amazon maybe or a similar site, try that, because again I have no idea if it's been resolved or not. Good Smile hasn't even say like, oh yeah, we know this is happening, we're getting fixed. They haven't said anything about it at all. So like they talked about like oh hey, we're not doing the whole Nendroid box art design change, but not the data money kind of thing. So hopefully that can be resolved soon. So now we get a look at On here. She looks really awesome. Fine, glad that she's doing it. Booty. Yep, she looks great. Looks awesome. Can't wait to add her to the collection. So now Haru is already confirmed, she's coming out next year. So now we got On. So we're, well, no, I was about to say, we're basically done with all the girls. No, we still have Kasumi, and then we have the other boys, Ryuji, Yusuke, and then Morgana. So 4 more characters from the P5 that they need to release. And I'm not sure if they're gonna do, oh hey, here's like Kawakami, here's Tai, or and here's Side too, I mean, they could, but I think that they're just mainly going for the, the main team. Oh, but they could also do Crow's alternate outfits. That'd be really good to have if they can do that. Come on, please do that. But the details of it, 170 millimeters. Manufacturer just smiled. Pre-order window between November 29th and January 22nd, 2025, and releasing around July 2027. And it is, fairly priced. In the exchange rate, this is about $38 plus tax and shipping. So, I mean, I guess, $48 is about right. But yeah, if you guys are interested, make sure pick it up. If it's not on Get Smile, on other sites, Next article, P5X Japanese closed beta is now underway. Yeah, the closed beta is happening now, I think. Oh no! It's close. Just reading the first line. Closed beta test for the Japanese version of P5X is now underway, running from November 29th to December 5th. So it's over now. Alongside beta, several promotion campaigns are being held. Official Discord server. Discord server for the Japanese version of P5X has been opened. The joining link can be found here. The server is open to anyone, including those not involved in beta tests. Then we got the impression campaign. Alex are encouraging people involved in beta tests to share their impressions on the game using the hashtag P5X. That's the baseline. I know that. And then 55 people sharing impressions and following the official account will be selected to win P5X Thing Good. I was about to say, oh, just 55 people needed to oh yeah, to share so other people can win. Like, oh yeah, that's good. Pretty easy. But no, just like 55 people could win goods. And then we've got some VTuber live streams that happen. So we got some 3 Niji Sanji people and a Subaru from Hololive. Live streams of the beta test will be carried out by a selection of VTubers from companies Niji Sanji and Hololive. So we got Ponto Ne from Niji Sanji, then Saiki Itetsu, and Nui Sorcier from Niji Sanji. And then we have Ozora Subaru. I should check out her video on that, just see what happened with her playthrough. So yeah, so now we have the beta test going on now. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be, within the first 2 quarters of 2025 that this is gonna be releasing, at least for Japan. Whenever, the West gets their chance for the beta, English beta, who knows? I mean, I hope we can, hopefully it'll be released with some English dub. That'd be pretty good, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's it for that. Hope people who had played the Japanese closed betas have their fun. Yeah, and I can definitely search up what people said with a hashtag there. So let's continue on with some more P5X news with Ryushichi Dogenzaga character trailer. That is a mouthful. Ryushichi Dogenzaga. I really hope her name is just shortened to Ryu or Shichi or Chi, and then or maybe Dogen. But let's see what's going on here. So Perfect World Games has released a trailer for a new idol theme to be added in P5X. Ryushichi Dogenzaka, codename Howler. Her Japanese voice actor is Mikako Takahashi, and her Chinese voice actor is Noah. No idea who Noah is. Okay. I mean, neither is I don't know who Takashi is either, but maybe your voice might sound familiar to me if I listen to it. Ryuichi is a girl the protagonist meets in Shibuya who cleans up rubbish. The I think the person who wrote this article might not be from America, probably because we don't say rubbish, we say trash. Persona 2 is Aura. Oh yeah, I see. You see, got that aura in you. Well, let's see her character trailer here. Oh, nope. I totally forgot to change out the audio display. Hold on. There we go.
の路上で突然花火を始める男女2人組の目撃情報が相次いでおり、通行人の一部が火傷を負うなどの被害が出ています。こういった俗にファントムと呼ばれる人の迷惑行為は最近。
Oh, who's you?
こんなちっぽけな金を盗むだけで、
background music.
誰も期待してないイベントだろう。
That mascot there?
ワンワンルー。お兄さん、クイズ大会に参加しない？正解した人には豪華な商品もあるよ。
まだブチコ。
ブチコじゃないよ。七君、渋谷の七君だよ。それでは第一問。渋谷周辺の薬局で最も品揃えが豊富なお店の名前は？
知らねえよ、うせろ。
残念、不正解。それでは第二問。今渋谷で大流行しているスイーツの名前は？
Don't mess with the dog.
渋谷七つ星イベントの資金を盗んだのは誰でしょう？
Ooh.
待て逃がさないよ。
What the heck is that? Really? Ooh. Oh, Wander.
おいガキども、あれ見ろ。
Ooh.
渋谷の七君だよ。
Alright, that was pretty good. Oh, now in the metaverse. What are you planning?
売り切ったか。手こずらせやがって。
ちょっと待って。まだ息が。
イベント。どうでもいいだろうが。
I wonder how her and Morgana would get along. Oh, yo, that persona though. Whew.
渋谷七つ星イベント終了いたしました。ご参加ありがとうございました。まだプレゼントを受け取っていない方は早めにお受け取りください。
ニュースで話題になってたから来てみたけどさ、ぶっちゃけそんな大したイベントじゃなかったな。
Hmm.
イベント限定七冠のぬいぐるみ可愛くない？
確かに結構よくできてんな。
Oh, let's do them.
このつぶらな瞳が可愛いんだよね。
それにしてもよ、盗まれた資金を取り返した謎の人物って一体誰なんだろうな。
さあ、でもこのイベントのためにそこまでするなんて。
お、来たな。待ってたぜ。
渋谷が大好きな人か。あ、もしかして七冠だったりして？ほら、犬だから鼻が利きそうだし。
いや、七君は本物の犬じゃねえだろ。
これからも頑張らないと。
So no idea what's happening there, but I feel like, she feels like she's not having an impact, maybe? You know? Uh, hmm. Like there's, I don't know what's translation going on with it, but I mean, she seems like a character who really cares a lot about what others are doing. Hmm. But like from like the description, just like, oh, it's a girl who cleans up rubbish. Oh, I thought she kind of thought she was more like like, oh, she's like an environmentalist kind of like thing. And like, okay, Dolgenzaka dog has a dog mascot. They're like, okay, but didn't really see like how like dog fits into like the whole like cleans up trash kind of thing. But maybe it was explained in there. But we can see some of the artwork here. Okay, Howler. Okay, she's a fire user. Okay, and bro, 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 like, oh, boom. Anyway, just like, okay, okay, self in disguise. No idea what that means. And Aura is the name of this persona. Huh. That is a wild design. I mean, like, I almost thought it was a cat initially when we first saw it in that trailer, but I don't see the dog really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. But it looks really cool. I'm guessing like it's called Aura because just like it's kind of like it gives you like an aura looking kind of thing. Maybe, not exactly sure. But so cool seeing more different kind of designs for the Fan Thieves. And this looks like this may be her all-out attack artwork, perhaps. Looks very cool. Very cool. So, when is, doesn't say when, she's gonna be added, or maybe she's already added by now, not really sure, but, she looks cool, she looks alright. So, let's continue on with Persona 3 Reload and Persona 4 Golden getting awards at the PlayStation Partner Awards this year. So that is, great accomplishments. And I mean, I was pretty surprised with P4G being involved. Like P3R, yeah, because it came out this year, but Golden. So the PlayStation Awards for Japan and Asia were held on December 3rd, 2024. The annual award show started in 1994 and celebrates developers releasing games on the PlayStation platform in Japan and Asia. This year's awards falls on the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation. 3 titles were awarded the Grand Award, some titles were awarded the Partner Award, 2 titles were awarded Special Awards, and 5 titles were awarded the User-voted User's Choice Awards. This year also looks at the PlayStation legacies and recognizing exceptional games released on the legacy consoles over the year. And speaking of like 30th anniversary, like the PS5 got like an update to where like can change up the startup like screen, so it can be like PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and it gets like the menu looks similar to like how those consoles look, and the sound effects too. So it looks really cool. But the bad thing about it is limited time only, and they're gonna take it away whenever that whole event is over. Instead of making it a permanent thing, Sony / PlayStation, they're just like, hey, hey, see what what we can get here. Ooh, you're gonna miss this. Ooh. That's really dumb. That really should be a permanent thing. And also, where are the themes? Like PlayStation can add themes because like literally they have like very like they can add them, and but like they just not going to just like the PS5 is really lacking on that. It's really lacking on that. But continuing on, this year Persona 3 Reload was awarded the Partner Award. Persona 4 Golden received the PlayStation Generations Award for the Vita generation. So that is really good. All right. I mean, like, like the Vita was no like, hey, if you're gonna get a Vita, get Persona 4 Golden, because hey, it's literally like one of the best games on the system. So hey, pretty good, pretty awesome. And then get to see the full awards. So excellent awards. Awards to top developer in Japan, Asia that have had a consistent and significant impact along with commercial success over the past 3 years. It goes to Genshin. Grand Awards, award to top 3 titles developed in Japan and Asia regions with the highest worldwide sales between October 2023 and September 2024. And that goes to Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. DLC got award. Can't wait for the Game Awards, right? Where it's gonna win again. And then we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Then we got the Partner Award, awarded to titles developed in Japan and Asia region with top-ranked worldwide sales between October 2023 and September 2024 for a particularly noteworthy accomplishment. So it goes to Dragon Dogma 2, Honkai Star Rail, Like Dragon Infinite World, Persona 3 Reload, Tekken 8, The First Descendant, and Zelda Zone Zero. Special award to the PS5 titles developed in collaboration with SIE outside the Japan Asia region that achieved outstanding success within Japan Asia between October 2023 and September 2024. That goes to Stellar Blade and Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade. I was like, oh, it goes to Stellar Blade? Yep, and Stellar Blade. Like, no. But hey, Stellar Blade, awesome. Then we got the User's Choice Award. Award to the top 5 titles released in the Japan Asia region between October 2023, selected by the users in Japan Asia out of the top 30 titles with the longest total gameplay time. So that goes to Black Myth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like Dragon Infinite World, Rise of the Ronin, and Stellar Blade. So 2 award going to Stellar Blade. Awesome. Then we got the Generation Awards, award to titles chosen by the users in Japan and Asia from each PlayStation generation. So the PlayStation 1, 2, PSP, PS3, Vita, and PS4. All games are previous PlayStation Partner Award winners. Oh, okay. So from PS1, it's Final Fantasy VII. PS2, Final Fantasy X. PSP is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. PS3 goes to Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriot. Vita goes to not PS4. Persona 4 Golden, and PS4 goes to Elden Ring. And last year, P5R took the User's Choice Awards. So wait, great choices for a bunch of these. A bunch of the winners for each generations. Really awesome. I wonder when they go to the 40th anniversary, wonder who will win for that one, or maybe go win 35th anniversary. But good to see Celebrate winning. Also as well, Black Myth Wukong getting 2 awards. First Descendant, yeah, and also Reload, great, and great accomplishment to Atlas. Excuse me, Sega, and all the developers here for getting their awards. It was really awesome to see that. Now we gotta wait for the Game Awards to see what's gonna be happening there. Ooh. Alright, so continuing on talking about Reload. We got Sneakers collaboration and releasing Christmas Eve. So, release details on the upcoming Persona 3 Reload sneakers being made in collaboration with Puma have been revealed. let's start with the new key visuals. The sneakers will go on sale December 24th, 2024, with lottery-based early orders opening on December 9th. So, I mean, this looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really, really cool. Mass Destruction's just on the side there, and C's on the bottom. It looks cool. I mean, a little basic, if I'll say, but like I do like the colors. Then we got a close look at the shoes. Okay, and got the band on there. That's awesome. Special extracurricular execution squad. Dope. Alright. Yeah, that looks dope. I just kind of hope it has like in a wide, but I'm looking down below it and just like, oh my god, the price. So shoe model Puma Polema Atmos, price 16,500 yen. That's well over $100. No shoes should cost over $100. Yeah, not getting it. Not getting it. No way, no how. Like like the color is cool, but it just looks too basic. Just like, just put the text mass destruction and we're good here, and also the C's tag. Yeah, and we're good there. We're good there. I mean, this was an unexpected collab. I will say, like, no one expected this would happen, especially kind of outside of the marketing period for Reload. But I mean, like, look at all the things Persona 5 has that's outside their games, outside the game's release. Like, but yeah, I mean, if you're interested in getting some Puma P3R shoes, I mean, hey, go for it. You're gonna have to import that and then have to pay those import fees and all that stuff. So you're looking probably over $200 just to get this. Maybe a little less, maybe like 180, probably. But hey, if you want it, go get it. Next up, Persona 4 ranks 24th in Famitsu's top 30 most memorable PlayStation games. For the 30th anniversary of PlayStation, Famitsu Magazine has conducted a reader's poll to determine the 30 most memorable games released on PlayStation platforms. 3,352 people voted between October 18th and October 28th, 2024. And Persona 4 came 24th in the list. So let's see this ranking here. So, okay, FF7, okay. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, Xenogears, okay. FF10, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, okay. Metal Gear Solid, Arc the Lad, Ridge Racer, Dragon Quest 7, Final Fantasy FF8, Monster Hunter World, Wild Arms, Gran Turismo, FF9, Suikoden 2, FF11, my bad, Metal Gear Solid 3, Dragon Quest 8, hey, Kingdom Hearts 2 at 19, that's nice, Suikoden 1, Shadow Hearts, Dynasty Warriors 2, Persona 4 at 24, Doko Demo Isio, Yakuza, then Crash Bandicoot, Tales of Eternia, Last of Us, and Ghost of Tsushima. Wow, like, not gonna lie, like all the lists here, one just, okay, like, this is more, okay, I was like, oh, wait, well, what's his numbering list? Because there's definitely more than 30, but there are multiple ties here, but I was about to say, like, looking at the list here, there's not that many PS4, PS5 games, because, like, Monster Hunter World is one, and then we go all the way down to Ghost of Tsushima being PS4. So that's only 2 of them. And then how many PS3? Because Last of Us is there, so 1. Yeah, I think only 1 PS3 game that's memorable for for the top 30, and the rest is either PS1, PS2, or PSP. And no Vita either as well. Vita is like absent from this list. Okay. I mean, not gonna lie, like Golden could have been there as well. I mean, but it's alright. But like, this is wild that, there's barely any PS4 games, only 2 mentions of it, and 1 PS3 game. Like, there wasn't really not that many, memorable PS4, PS3 games, at least in Japan, to them. Okay. But like, I'm glad to see, Kingdom Hearts 2 making it on the list here, because just like I kind of hope that it was gonna be here, because just like I feel like Kingdom Hearts has been around for so long and people talk about it, and for it to like not make the list, I'm like, oh man, that's just some wild. But glad to see it on there. And it's tied for 19th place with Dragon Quest 8. So yeah, a whole bunch of ties here. So this is like well, let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, I feel like I'm counting it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Bruh, am I dumb? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah. There's more than 30 games here. So just like, well, I mean, obviously, when you have like, ties there, just like, they're not gonna put like, oh, hey, 2 people are in 5th place, and then like, oh, put 6th place there. No, like it jumps automatically to like the next number. That's it's pretty cool to see this list here, and get a little bit of S&T persona recognition from all 3.3k view in Japan. Maybe some outside of Japan. I'm not really sure, but hey, pretty cool. Nice. So now we're going to the last article for the night before we talk about the Game Awards. So the Atlas Sound Teams ranks as the 3rd most played Japanese artist overseas on Spotify in 2024. And I will agree to that. That literally, Atlas made 2 of my lists. made number 1, number 2 my Spotify Wrapped. And despite of that, my number 1 played song was Linkin Park. So let's see here. So Atlas Sound Team has ranked as the 3rd most played Japanese artist overseas in Spotify end of the year summary. This is the first time Atlas has been placed in the rankings. The most played artist song was It's Going Down Now from P3R with over 40 million plays. In total, 6.2 million people listen to Atlas music with over 400 million plays, up from 3.8 million listeners in 2023. In 2024, the following Atlas tracks were listed on Spotify: Reload, Vengeance, Digital Devil Saga 1, 2. Yes, I like absolutely. This is on my album, in my playlist, just like, and I'll bang to it. It's great. And then we got episode Igus, Refantasio, Alice Brand 35th all-time best, and then Vengeance Extended. And the top 10 most played artists was Yasobi, Ado, Alice Sound Team, Joe Hisaishi, Creepy Nuts, Fujikaze, XG, Radwimps, Baby Metal, and Kenshi Yonezu. So, hey, congrats to Alice for, making it top 3. Literally the third most played Japanese artist overseas. Like, I wonder who's... Well, actually, no, we already know it's right here. I was like, I wonder who the other 2 are. And there's, like, you literally, Yasobi and Ado. So, that's really awesome. But I wonder, like, where they rank worldwide. That's something I would like to know. Where does the Alice Sound Team rank worldwide? If they're the third Japanese artist, what about worldwide? That's something I would really like to know. And I have the P3R and DDS soundtrack on my Spotify album. My playlist is called the Bangers because hey, they're all bangers. Any song that's on the list, it's a banger. And I should probably add Vengeance in the extended soundtrack to it too, but maybe. But definitely also want to add the Fantasio soundtrack, but I want be Fantasio before I add that to it, just so I don't get spoiled about like, oh hey, here's this title name and it spoils you. So yeah, there goes the articles for this week. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Alright, so out of the 4 here, let's try the Dragonade. Let's see, how this tastes. Alright, so here we have the Dragon Fruit. It is, of course, well, not Dragon Fruit, the Dragonade. It has Dragon Fruit in it, which I never had, and pink strawberry lemonade, which I also never had, but smells pretty good. So here we go. Cheers. Alright, it's not that bad. Like, it reminds me of like a certain soda of like, oh man. But like, it was a soda I had as a kid, but like, I can't really remember, like when I was in New York for a bit, and I had like it, but like, it's not bad. Not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself, or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. Now, I know we're done a little bit early. That's why we are gonna be talking about the Game Awards, because the Game Awards are this week. And I want to give, my predictions on who may win this year's Game of the Year and all that stuff. So let me just switch on over back to here. And also do this. Okay, so I can't really fit everything on screen. But something like this will work. So we're gonna go from last to up to the game of the year. So we are looking at the best esports team, and we're gonna be basically predicting who's gonna get it. So starting with this, I know nothing about the esports team. I'm gonna guess it's either gonna be Billy Gaming or Team Liquid. Like the only one I know by name is just Team Liquid, but like I feel like one of those two is gonna win because Team Liquid's most known, I think, and then Billy Gaming is like it's the Chinese part, so that might be, you know, get a lot of votes probably. I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea about this, so I'm just talking out my butt here. But let's go to, well, the next team, esport athlete. So we got 33, Alex Sib, Chovy, Faker, Zaiwu, and ZM. I'm just gonna go with Faker because that's the only name I know of. Now best esports game. I'm guessing Counter-Strike is gonna win. Like what did I vote? I think I probably voted for Counter-Strike as well, but yeah, probably Counter-Strike 2 is gonna win. No, content creator of the year. This got people like and got people like in it got people talking a lot. So Queso, Elo Wan, Techo Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pecora. Like a lot of people are going like, okay, it's a fight between Queso and Usada Pecora. Who's gonna win out of these two? Ooh, it's gonna be it's gonna be a major fight. And apparently, like Pecora didn't even know she was, you know, nominated until people told her online. She's like, okay. So it's just like I feel like I want Pecora to win, but I feel like Queso's gonna be the one to win because with with how all voting works, it's that it is 90% jury voted and 10% 10% user voted. So I mean, not gonna lie, with the 10%, I'm not really sure how much we're gonna make a difference in that. So I feel like they're gonna choose Queso because he is just like more well known, and I feel like the jury would not pick Usada besides the jury that's in Japan, probably. So Queso might win, but my heart goes to Pecora. Please, Pecora, please win. All right, most anticipated game. So we got Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metro Prime Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Death Stranding 2 at the Game Awards. We're gonna see a trailer for that. Either that or the other. Wait, is it another Kojima game? No, it's a Kojima game with made with Jordan Peele, I believe. Right? I think it's Jordan Peele and Kojima, right? Let me see. Jordan Peele, Kojima. Yeah, they're working on a new game. Oh, it's called OD. Yeah. So we might also see that at the Game Awards because they show up last year, so maybe they have something to show. So I voted for Metro Prime 4, but I think GTA 6 might take the most anticipated game. Most likely it's going to be GTA 6 taking the most anticipated. Please, Metro Prime win, but I think realistically GTA 6 is going to win that. Next, best adaptation. I have seen none of these, I heard people like Fallout, people liked Arcane, Mix on Knuckles, and Like a Dragon and Tomb Raider were not good. I voted for Fallout, but I think Arcane will win. I think mainly on recency bias, probably. Most likely it's going to be recency bias for Arcane. So yeah, I think probably Arcane is going to win. So next up, best multiplayer game. This is a tough one because like a lot of talk, with Call of Duty and Helldivers earlier this year. Not much with Jamboree. I barely heard anything with Jamboree. And Tekken 8, there's been at least a lot of recent talk with, the DLC and Season Pass happening. And Warhammer, there was a lot of talk with that, but I've not heard much on the multiplayer aspect of it. So I think I voted for Jamboree, but I think it's either gonna go to Helldivers 2 or Black Ops 6. Probably one of those two. So, fingers crossed for Jamboree. Alright, next up, best sports racing. Again, I play none of these, but we got F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, and WWE 2K24. No idea how any of these are. I'm gonna guess it's either gonna be 2K and what am I saying? 2K25. We got 3 of them as 2K25. I think I voted for WWE, but I think probably NBA is gonna win that. It's most likely those two who might be the winning ones. Okay, best sim strategy. We got Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunisugami, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. Now, I think I voted for Unicorn Overlord, and I think that might be the one that might win. I haven't heard much from Frostpunk. Kinsugami, that really came and went. Really not heard anyone talk about that. But again, that might just be because, hey, I'm not following the right people, probably. But I've really heard next to nothing about that game. But yeah, I think probably Unicorn Overlord might take it. Okay, next. What do we got? Load. And we got best family game. Okay, so we got Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Mario Party Jamboree, Legend Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and Plucky Spire. Now, I don't really think Echoes of Wisdom is much of a family game. What am I good game? Like compared to like the others, like not really. I'm guessing it's just like the art style that there's just like, oh yeah, it's a game, it's a family game. Look at the art style. Look how cutesy it is. Yada yada. But I think probably, I think I voted for Mario Party Jamboree, but I think the one that might win might either be Astrobot, Jamboree, or Plucky Squire, because I don't think Princess Peach is gonna win. I've heard next to nothing out after release, besides that one mod that just makes Peach bussy. Just why does that exist? I'm not complaining that exists, but just while that like it exists, like okay. But yeah, either Astrobot, Jamboree, or Plucky Squire might take this. So next up, best fighting. Okay, so what we got here, we got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Green Blue Fantasy versus Rising, NBC Fighting Collection Arcade Classic, Multiverses, and Tekken 8. Now, not gonna lie, NBC and Multiverses should not really be on here because they're not new games. NBC is just a remastered package compilation package, and Multiverses came out and it dipped for what, like almost a year, and then came back. Like no, like it was already voted before, it should not be here. No. So taking those two out, I think probably Sparking Zero might win this. Either that or Tekken 8. Like, I voted for Sparking Zero. I hope that wins, but it's either Sparking Zero or Tekken 8 that'll take it. Best role-playing game. Oh, here comes some hot topics. Okay, so we got Dragon's Dogma, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, If Like Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor ReFantasio. Now, I'm on the side that Shadow of the Erdtree should not be part of this. It is a DLC. You cannot get access to the content of Shadow of the Erdtree without actually playing through the game and beating like what, 2 specific bosses. It should not be. It should not be here. If it was part of like, hey, best DLC expansion part, sure, most definitely be part of that. But for its own category for role playing, actually, never mind. I think, you know what, no, I got to stick to my guns. No, shouldn't be here. And then got people say, oh, Rebirth shouldn't be here as well. But like, thing is with Rebirth is almost completely different with compared to the original Final Fantasy VII. Like, and the way it's going, yeah, it is like not even like close to like, what's going to be happening with it's not even like really comparable to the OG FF7. So I voted for Metaphor in this case. I hope it wins, but I think it's probably either gonna go to Elden Ring or Rebirth. One of those two is gonna win. Best action adventure. So we got Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaw, and Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really feel like Astrobot is an action adventure game, at least to me. It's more like just like a 3D platformer kind of thing. So, and I doubt Star Wars Outlaw is gonna win. No, like I voted for Echoes of Wisdom, but will it win though? I am not really sure. I feel like either Astrobot or maybe Outlaws might win this one. If not, hello. Going to the next one, best action. We got Black Myth Wukong, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40k. I voted for Stellar Blade. I hope Stellar Blade wins. I really hope so, but I think Wukong might take this. I really want Soulblade to win, please. Well, one award here, just one award. But no. Like, I want Soulblade to win, but I think Wukong might take this. Wukong might take this award. Best VR AR game. We got Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. I mean, I voted for Arkham Shadow, and I probably think that's gonna take it too. I heard some things about Metro Awakening, and the others I heard next nothing. So yeah, I'm just going with Arkham Shadow. That got my vote, and I think that might win. Best mobile game. We got AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon TCG, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. Now, I voted for Zenless Zone Zero because that's the only one I actually played. So that got my vote. But I'm thinking Balatro might take it. If not, then Zenless second. And if not that, it's either tied with Pokemon or Wuthering Waves. And yeah, AFK is just last. Yeah, this one is the wild card section. It could go any way to me. Anyway, then best debut indie game, we got Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire. I'm thinking. I think I remember, like, I voted for Plucky Squire, but I think probably Balatro might win this. Either that or Animal Well or Plucky Squire. Yeah, those are like the top three I think might win. Best indie game now, not in indie debut. We got Animal Well. We got Balatro, Lorelei and Laser Eyes. I could have sworn that was like a movie, right? Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I don't know. Like, I heard before, but just like don't know where it came from. And we got Neva, and then UFO 50. And like before, I never heard of UFO 50 before, the nominee announcements. But probably, like, I think I voted for Balatro, and then, like, I think that might win this. I think, yeah, that might be the winner. Community support of... I think I voted for No Man's Sky. And I hope that wins. Because, I mean, all the updates that it's been giving out is free. No deals. I don't believe there's any DLC for the moment. But yeah, everything has been free since, since the whole disaster of its initial release. So I really want to give it up to, Hell Games and their continuous support. But I'm thinking maybe Baldur's Gate 3 might take the win for the best community support. If not, FF14. Those two are the ones that really tie for community support. Next, best ongoing. We got Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. Not gonna lie, I don't think Helldivers 2 should be here because it came out this year. What does it mean for, it says here, award to a game for outstanding developer of an ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over time. It's still the same year. I don't think this should be part of ongoing. If it was next year, 2025, sure, put it on ongoing. But literally, came out and released this year. Like, there's really no need for that. But it's either gonna be FF14 or Fortnite, probably. Games for Impact. This is literally a titled Game Awards. I do not care for any of the titles. I think I probably voted for Senua's Saga. I vote for Hellblade 2 just because that's the only one that I've seen gameplay of. I really don't care for this award at all, and like same for this. I don't care for it. So I voted for I think I voted for Prince of Persia. No idea which one of these is gonna win. Just best performance. Brianna White, Hannah Tell, Humberly Gonzalez, Luke Roberts, and Melina Jurgens. I think I voted for Brianna White for this. If she doesn't win, I think probably Luke Roberts might win. Well, 1 and 2. Best audio design. I think I voted for it was either Astrobot or Rebirth. 1 and 2. One of those I voted for. But I think probably it's either gonna be Hellblade 2 or Rebirth. It's gonna be one of those two. Best score and music. This was a difficult one for me. This was very difficult because we got Astrobot, Rebirth, Metaphor, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. It was really difficult to choose between Metaphor and Stellar Blade because both of their music is really good. But I think I voted for Stellar Blade because that's literally the only one that's in my playlist, and the music is really good. The music is really good. I had to vote for Stellar Blade. It is great. It is fantastic. Best art direction. So, Astrobot, Black Myth, Erdtree, Metaphor, and Neva. I voted for Metaphor for this one. I hope Metaphor wins, but I think it's either Erdtree or Wukong, maybe. Astrobot might get a steal, but like it's I really hope Metaphor wins this. I really hope. Best narrative. Rebirth, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, Hellblade 2, Silent Hill 2. Now, I beat Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Like, Ishimon's story I did like that, but with Kiryu, just like, no, not really. I voted for Metaphor, but I think it's probably gonna be Rebirth. Most likely. Game direction. So Astrobot, Balatro, Wukong, Erdtree, Rebirth, and Metaphor. I voted for Metaphor. I hope Metaphor can win this, because this is just a fantastic looking game. I really hope that wins. But it might be Erdtree or Rebirth. It might be one of those two. So yeah. And now, last but not least, Game of the Year. Astrobot, Balatro, Wukong, Erdtree, Rebirth, and Metaphor. I voted for Metaphor. But will it actually win though? I feel like with the current jury, and the fact that they made the rule change of adding the DLC into the categories, that Erdtree is gonna win this. Erdtree's gonna win this. People are not gonna like it. But I hope Metaphor wins. If not Metaphor, either Wukong or Rebirth. One of those other two. But like, man, I really don't want Erdtree to win. I really hope not. I really hope it's gonna win. That's why they made that decision to like, hey, let's add, Erdtree to this. Just like, I'll be surprised if it doesn't. I will be legit surprised if it's not. But well, why make the change if it's not, plan on getting, going to win or something like that. But yeah, that is all of the, well, it's not the last one. We also got the player's choice. So yeah, people were upset with this too. So we got Wukong, Genshin, Erdtree, Wuwa, and ZZZ. People were upset because the gacha games got so many votes to make it past this far, and I know like P3R, and like some other games like Mexico, like Song Shadow Generations. So it was like those two games just like, oh man, it got beaten out by gacha games. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's wild to see people like, oh my god, why are these gacha games getting, made all the way this far, people only just want their waifus and all that stuff. It should win this. I mean, then no one, like if people like their games, they're gonna vote for it. This is, they said it's 100% people's choice. So if people want their game to win, they're gonna vote for it, or are they not? I mean, yeah, hey, if Wukong or Erdtree, if Game Science or FromSoft said like, hey, well, actually, let's be honest, Hoyoverse and Kuro did not say that if they win, they will give out prizes or like give out, rewards for that. That is based off of, hey, if they win, they give out something. They do this with other awards as well. They never say like, hey, if you guys vote for us, we will give out X thing. It's just a thing that happens with these gacha games. Like with Nikkei, they got like best grossing app, and they give us, some award for that. They never said, hey, do this for us and we will give you this. That was never a thing. But the players know that, hey, if our game wins X award, the company will give us this reward. That's how it works. So it's not Hoyoverse telling the players to go vote for them to get rewards. It is for them, like, hey, go forward for us. Okay, we will, because we, the players, know that if you guys win, you will give us rewards. So we will vote for you. So it's like that. Now, I did kind of wish that Celebrate did go through, but I'm glad that Black Myth continued on through, because it deserves that. But now it's like literally like, if this is like the current standings where Black Myth Wukong is first, Genshin is just right behind there. Right behind there. So we won't know until it's over. So yeah, this is gonna be a wild ride. And just like, and also seeing people like on Twitter just like, this is why the Game Awards is 90% jury and not 100% user voted. Just like, I mean, if it was like 70%, jury and 30%, user vote, I think that would be a bit better, but, that we can have, a bit more impact. But, this is what people wanted. If there's a lot of people who like Genshin, or a lot of people who like Wuwa or ZZZ, then they will make their voice no. This is literally called the player's voice. Don't get upset when the players who like this game come out and say, "Hey, I will vote for this." Like that's literally all that is. People like the game, they will vote for it. And don't get upset when there are more people who vote for that versus the other games. So yeah, I did play Zenless at the beginning, but I have not touched that game in months. So same as Genshin Impact, I haven't touched that game for what, 8 months or so. I'm not even sure if I'm even gonna be touching that anymore. Just because it's just too much content. Just ugh. But yeah, just don't hate the players for voting for what they like, But with that, we're calling it a wrap with the Game Award with this episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching this wherever you guys are. Also want to thank the patrons whose names are scrolling on screen right now. You guys want to get your name on here and get the podcast early with no ads. Make sure you are part of the Patreon. Links will be down in the description below. And with that, thank you guys for watching or listening. Next episode is gonna be the Christmas episode. Ooh, do I have anything? No. Maybe. I have no idea, but hope you guys will join me for that. And I'll see you guys soon with the next episode of the Cafe podcast. I will see you guys then. Bye.